me to know and all of us to know, like, what the property is worth, like different parts of it.
Oh, gosh, this.
Breaking news has shaken the Sister Wives universe. Perhaps the most dramatic twist in the Brown family's entire history. Kody Brown and his fourth wife, Robyn, once portrayed as the winning couple, have now suffered a public and devastating downfall. After years of flaunting their lavish lifestyle, the couple has been evicted from their Flagstaff mansion following a judge's ruling. For longtime fans, this moment is more than just financial trouble. A complete collapse of the carefully curated image that Kody and Robyn worked tirelessly to protect. They were meant to be the survivors of the Brown family's polygamous breakdowns, standing tall while Christine, Janelle, and Meri walked away. Instead, their home, once a symbol of superiority, has become the stage for their ultimate humiliation. The fantasy fortress, when the Browns relocated from Utah to Flagstaff, Arizona, the move was painted as a new beginning. For Kody and Robyn, it was their chance to showcase stability, cementing their bond while the other marriages fell apart. The mansion they purchased instantly stood apart, grand, modern, filled with windows and luxury finishes. To many, it wasn't just a house. It was a fortress of favoritism. Christine struggled in uncertainty. Janelle settled for smaller quarters, and Meri faded further into the background. Meanwhile, Kody and Robyn basked in splendor. Their every scene filmed against gleaming staircases and expansive living spaces. Fans could see exactly where Kody's hard-tanned money lay. But beneath the polished veneer, cracks were forming. Mortgage payments loomed, property taxes piled up, and maintenance of this sprawling estate drained their finances. Rumors of unpaid taxes began surfacing online, backed by public records. Fans who once accused Robyn of being the favorite wife now saw the house as proof of greed, an oversized monument to Kody's hypocrisy. The family fallout, while Kody projected control, his family was disintegrating. Christine openly challenged the marriage and left. Janelle's frustrations over favoritism hit boiling point. Meri, long sidelined, withdrew emotionally. All the while, Kody doubled down on his relationship with Robyn, clinging to their shared image of security. Robyn defended their home fiercely, calling it a sanctuary where her children finally felt rooted after years of upheaval. To her, the mansion represented stability. But to the rest of the family and to fans, it was favoritism cemented in bricks and mortar. The more the Browns filmed inside the mansion, the louder the criticisms grew. For every Instagram photo of Kody and Robyn smiling, there was another leaked report of late payments or looming debt. Their dream home was now a ticking time bomb. The legal showdown, when whispers of court proceedings began circulating, it confirmed what fans had long suspected. Kody and Robyn were in serious financial trouble. Eventually, the situation escalated into a full-blown legal case. Inside the courtroom, the atmosphere was tense. Lawyers whispered, papers shuffled, and the ticking clock heightened the drama. Kody sat rigid, jaw clenched, his usual bravado stripped away. Robyn, visibly shaken, tried to remain composed, but her fear was evident. This wasn't just about money. The Flagstaff mansion was their identity, the proof that they had won the Sister Wives hierarchy. Losing it meant losing everything they stood for. The evidence, however, was undeniable. Overdue taxes, unpaid loans, and a mountain of debt. Kody tried to argue, casting himself as misunderstood, insisting the system didn't understand his unique family. But the courtroom wasn't a reality show. There were no producers, no edits, just facts. And the facts crushed him. Robyn took her turn to plead. Voice trembling, she begged for mercy, for more time. Speaking of her children's stability and her fear of yet another uprooting, her tears, raw and real, filled the silent courtroom. But the law does not bend to emotion. The documents told the story in black and white. Finally, the judge delivered the ruling. Eviction. The fall of the favorites. The decision was swift and merciless. Kody and Robyn were ordered to vacate the home that had symbolized their privilege. The courtroom, heavy with tension, absorbed the weight of their defeat. Kody sat stone-faced, his anger barely contained, but his authority completely shattered. Robyn broke down in tears, sobbing openly in image fans would not soon forget. For years, she had been accused of favoritism and luxury at the expense of the other wives. Now her anguish was public, her privilege stripped away. The symbolism was too powerful to miss. The very house that represented triumph was now proof of downfall. The fortress of favoritism had become a courtroom casualty. The mansion that once cemented Kody and Robyn's dominance had instead destroyed it. A public reckoning for fans, this moment is more than drama's vindication. For years, viewers accused Kody of hypocrisy, preaching fairness while living in opulence, demanding loyalty while favoring Robyn. Now, the mask has slipped. The law exposed what the wives and fans already knew. The Browns' so-called stability was built on shaky ground. Christine, Janelle, and Meri May each have walked away bruised, but they also walked away free. Kody and Robyn, meanwhile, clung so tightly to an image of superiority that it became their undoing. The eviction marks not just the loss of a house, but the collapse of an empire built on favoritism, pride, and denial. The same walls that once echoed with self-assured speeches now stand as ruins of overreach. As Sister Wives fans react across social media, one truth remains undeniable. Kody and Robyn, once untouchable, have fallen harder than anyone ever imagined. The judge's ruling wasn't just legal, it was poetic justice.
I loved him.
Okay. Why are you
'Cause now we're
rewriting
not-
the past?
I'm not rewriting the past.
Yes, you have been, Kody.
I'm not
You're
rewriting
like,
the
I
past.
didn't.
In a Flagstaff courtroom, the walls of privilege that Kody Brown and his fourth wife, Robyn, had built around themselves finally crumbled. What was once their fortress of superiority became a prison, and in the end, it was no longer theirs. The judge's decision to evict Kody and Robyn from their mansion did more than strip them of property, shook the Sister Wives universe to its core. Fans, family, and critics alike erupted in reactions. Some sympathized with the children caught in the middle. Others saw it as long overdue justice, karma after years of favoritism, arrogance, and condescension. Social media firestorm, the news spread quickly online. Posts ranged from sympathy, "I feel bad for the kids," to sharp-edged satisfaction. One viral comment summed up the mood. "Finally, he's getting his comeuppance." This is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. Memes flooded timelines, mocking Kody's downfall. Hashtags trended, and the eviction became more than just family drama. It was entertainment, scandal, and cultural commentary rolled into one. Family reactions inside the family. The shockwaves were equally intense. Christine, long gone from Kody's grasp, reportedly felt vindicated. She had endured years of sacrifices while watching Robyn enjoy privilege. Now, the tables had turned. Janelle, who had always fought for financial independence, saw the eviction as proof of everything she had feared: Kody's impulsive favoritism and reckless spending. Even Meri, pushed aside for years, couldn't ignore the irony. The man who once boasted that Robyn was his real wife was now losing everything by her side. For the wives who had endured humiliation, neglect, and inequality, the eviction was not just news, it was validation. The courtroom drama, the verdict wasn't just technical, it was symbolic. All of Kody's carefully guarded secrets, debts, favoritism, failing authority were laid bare in a legal setting where spin and editing had no place. As the gavel fell, Robyn sobbed, clutching tissues, her fear and heartbreak plain for all to see. Kody stormed out, his face twisted in a mix of rage and humiliation. Their empire had crumbled, and this time, no camera crew was there to reframe the story. The eviction process, hearing the word evicted, was devastating, but living through it was worse. At first, Kody tried to deny reality, clinging to hopes of appeals and loopholes. But the justice system didn't bend. Official papers arrived, deadlines loomed, and there was no escape. For Robyn, the house had been more than walls. It was the first place she had ever felt stable. Packing it up felt like tearing out pieces of her soul. As she removed family photos and boxed up memories, her tears betrayed her attempt to be strong for her children. Kody's response was explosive. He raged, slammed doors, cursed the system, and lashed out at anyone within reach. Neighbors reportedly overheard his tantrums. His carefully crafted public persona was unraveling in real time. When the moving trucks finally arrived, the facade shattered. Cardboard boxes filled the driveway. Furniture was hauled out piece by piece. The once proud mansion, backdrop of so many sister wives scenes, was emptied until only echoes remained. Neighbors and onlookers to neighbors. The spectacle was surreal. The self-proclaimed patriarch of a TV empire was now just another man evicted for falling behind. Whispers spread. Some shook their heads, others smirked. Fame offered Kody no shield here. Even Robyn's desperate attempts to cling to sentimental belongings only highlighted the pain. Each item removed was another reminder that the life she thought was permanent had been built on sand. Children caught in the middle. The harshest blow came when Robyn had to break the news to her children. For them, the house had been a rare anchor in a life marked by cameras, scrutiny, and instability. They cried as their bedrooms were stripped bare, posters taken down, and beds dismantled. Robyn tried to reassure them, whispering, "We'll be okay." But her cracking voice betrayed her doubt. For the children, this wasn't just losing a house, it was losing their safe haven. Symbolism and karma for fans and even some family members. The eviction became poetic justice. Christine felt relief as though her choice to leave had been proven right. Janelle saw her warnings about financial recklessness confirmed. Meri, usually quiet, admitted to a grim sense of satisfaction. Even some of the Brown children saw it as karma, after years of watching their mothers struggle while Robyn enjoyed favoritism. Many felt the universe was finally balancing the scales. Public backlash on social media. The reactions were brutal. Some fans sympathized with the kids, but few spared Kody himself. Words like arrogant, selfish, and neglectful flooded forums. Memes mocked his downfall, turning his humiliation into digital entertainment. The eviction was no longer just a private tragedy, it was a public reckoning. Court documents, eviction notices, and fan commentary left no room for Kody to rewrite the narrative. His usual power over the show's edit was gone. Reality was inescapable. Robyn's role, Robyn, once shielded as the favorite wife, became a polarizing figure. Some saw her as tragic, a woman whose dream of stability was ripped away. Others saw her as